Hokey dokey. Okay, this is your Uncle Joe on Uncle Joe's Diaries, and today is gonna be an exciting show. You guys, if you wanna learn today, you have to learn. But before we do that, we just wanna pay homage to Thirsty Scarecrow for hosting us, and we thank you so much, guys, for giving us this beautiful space, beautiful view. You know, people always comment when they see the podcast and when they watch the podcast and they see the background. That's beautiful. What do you think?
All the strawberries and the mountains, and I absolutely love living here. I actually used to live in, well, maybe you'll hear just now, but I moved quite a lot of times in my life. And now that I've actually settled, thanks to the husband over there, I don't think I could ever leave this place.
Like I was saying, guys, you guys need to subscribe, and we want to say thank you to Thirsty Scarecrow for hosting us, and we are always here. This is our home. This is our place where we come and do our gig. But today I'm joined by, should I say, an educator? Should I say an author? Should I say a computer geek? Should I say an influencer? Today I'm joined by, one word, she's beautiful, gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Her name is Beau. How do I pronounce your name, your surname?
Okay. Which one? Because there's two.
Yours, not Tony's. Not Tony's.
My own one.
Yes, yours.
Solms.
And your husband's?
PEIXOTO.
Is he Chinese?
He's not. No, he's not Chinese. He's a bit tall. Well, I don't know if I can say that, but he's a bit taller than a Chinese person. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
Who is taller, me and Tony?
I think you're taller.
So you're sure.
By far. Sorry.
By far?
Yeah. You're like a whole head taller than him.
Okay.
But no, he's not Chinese. He's Portuguese.
He's Portuguese.
Yeah.
Where did you guys?
If you try and pronounce it, he actually taught me this. Then you say, it's like paying someone short. So paying short to.
Paying short to.
Yeah.
So guys, you heard that? It's Beau, pay short to.
Yeah.
I think we need to take him back to China because maybe that's where he really comes from.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You could have been lying to me for all these years. I don't know.
Where did you guys?
To the wrong person.
Where did you guys meet?
We met. Oh Lord, maybe this is a story. We met. He had just moved down from Joburg, which is where he grew up. And I was actually dating someone at the time that I met him.
Yay! Yay!
So we had a mutual friend that was hosting an event. I think it was like a modeling event or something like that.
Yeah.
So he goes, because of the mutual friend, he goes to this event, and I go with my boyfriend at the time. He was supposed to be doing the photography or something. He was a photographer. So this mutual friend ends up putting us all at the same booth. And my boyfriend, who was not the most exciting.
Most exciting. It wasn't the most exciting.
No, not really.
It was boring.
I hope he doesn't see me saying this. But anyway, off he goes. He doesn't want to speak to anybody. He just wants to take his photos. So I'm like there by myself pretty much.
Okay.
This husband of mine, my now husband, had zero interest in me.
Zero.
Nothing. He was surrounded by models, so he didn't even look in my direction.
All right.
So anyway, so he was there with his cousin, and then I actually started chatting to his cousin. Not for any other reason. We were just chatting because I was by myself. And anyway, so we end up on the dance floor and we're having the best time ever. And then his cousin says, you really need to meet my cousin. So I said, cool, where's he? Thinking, another friend, why not? And he says, no, he's over there somewhere. He didn't want to come over. He didn't want to meet me. He didn't want to do anything. So his cousin says, I'm going to take your number and I'll give it to him. So I'm like, okay, cool, you do your thing. Anyway, the night ends. Maybe like a month later, he sends me a message on Facebook and he says, I'm new to Cape Town.
A month later?
Yeah, I know, right? That long.
Okay.
But listen, I was dating
him,
so it's not like I'm sitting waiting.
Okay, yeah, sure. I get you.
So yeah, he messages me and then he says he's new to Cape Town. He just wants to meet some people. He saw we were at the same booth. Do myself and my boyfriend at the time want to go out for drinks? So I've always been the type, I'll say yes. Doesn't matter. I'm one of those that if you're a guy or a girl, I'll be your friend.
Yeah.
That's what I think. So I said, yeah, cool, we'll come for sure. And then my boyfriend said, no, he's not interested. So I was like, well, I'm going to go.
Your boyfriend said he's not
interested? I didn't want to come. I said, well, you're lost, my friend. I'm out.
It was boring.
Yeah. And then, yeah, that happened, I think 3 or 4 times where he just didn't want to come with, and we ended up jawling together, and then it just, yeah, we just kind of...
So did you date Tony while you're
Not dating.
not dating, but you guys
But we were hanging out.
You're hanging out.
As friends. And then at a festival, I think it was the Oyster Festival in Durbanville, he says to me, "You've got a boyfriend, and we can't go any further if you've got a boyfriend."
Yeah.
So I was like, 100% understand. So I jumped in my car and I drove from Durbanville to Somerset West. I broke up with my boyfriend. I drove back to the festival and I said, well, here I am. I'm not single.
Ah, classic.
So I called his bluff. And then, yeah, from there, that's history. And now it's
Classic.
like 15 years later and we married.
Classic. But there's always a misconception, or what people define as dating.
Yeah, I also think so. People, I don't know.
Is dating when you guys are already in a relationship, or is dating is when you and whoever you spend time to know each other?
I think to me, dating would probably more be if it turns physical. Because before that,
yeah,
I mean, we knew we had some kind of interest in each other. But we both knew that I was dating somebody else. So it wasn't, that wasn't even an option to us. We were just hanging out so that he could meet some people. He was obviously hoping my boyfriend would come so he could meet another guy in the area. So, yeah, I think...
But for me,
No.
what you were doing with him was dating.
Do you think so?
Yeah, exactly.
I know everyone
but
says
with
that.
with your boyfriend, you were in a relationship,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But with him, you were dating, because you're going out for a date. Say that you would know him, he knows you.
Yeah.
You guys understood each other. You knew each other deeper.
You're embarrassing.
No. I'm trying to. It's something. I had a conversation with people a few days back over it. I'm saying there's always a misconception between dating and in a relationship. I don't think when you're in a relationship you date, because you already know that person.
You already done your dating.
Yeah, you've already done your dating.
But then don't you think dating just carries on throughout your entire relationship as well?
I think it's
Because there's always that layer of you should be dating whoever you married to as well. I think it's personal to each person. Whatever you feel is dating for you is dating.
I think to me, maybe if we say you're going on a date, then you can go on a date with your husband. I can go on a date with my wife.
Yeah.
It's maybe you want to talk about something, right? Maybe. But you can go on a date with someone who you're not in a relationship with, because you want to understand that person and maybe be in a relationship later. Now there's no more dating. So you're allowed you because now you were in a relationship, then you went out with him.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Then you could have even gone again with another guy. So that you come to a point where I'm like, okay, fine, I'm going into a relationship with this one. I have dated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, and this is the one I choose.
Do you know what I think happened? I think it was such a mesh of everything that we kind of skipped that dating stage, and we were just like, we're going to do this. We're going to go into a relationship, because he said that he knew he was going to marry me.
Oh, that's my story.
Yeah. But also, there was one point where I think that he completely changed his mind, because we went out and we had a little bit too much to drink, and I can't handle my alcohol.
Yes.
I don't drink.
Yes.
So I had a few too many tequilas, and I was sitting at the back of his car because there was another friend we were having to do something, and his friend came with. So the two of them were in the front, and I'm like in the back seat, half dying after, I don't know, 3 or 4 tequilas. And I really hope your audience doesn't think I'm disgusting after this. But I got so sick that I just
Serious?
all over him from the back of the car.
All over him.
All over
Oh,
his
flip.
neck, everything. So how this man still married me after that, I don't know.
I think
Maybe
that's
at that point he's like, I'm not dating this girl.
Oh, I think that's when we say for better, for worse.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad he didn't have that in his wedding speech.
But I think you guys, you're one couple which, personally, I've admired, like the chemistry between the two of you.
Oh.
You to me, you look like friends.
We are friends.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to ask Tony, grab a mic. I want to ask you the secret behind having a good relationship with your wife.
Be careful what you
But
say.
now, yeah, be careful because I'm not going to be there when you leave.
Yeah, you've got to go home to me at the end of this, eh?
To be honest, I think if you want to have a long-lasting relationship, your partner, whether it's your wife or your husband or whatever, has to be your best friend.
Yeah.
If they are not your best friend, then then that spot is reserved for somebody else, and that time will then be reserved for somebody else. So, making sure that your partner gets all of you, all your time, all of your heart, and knows you more intimately than, say, your whoever your best friend was before. That would be the secret, because if you can completely give yourself to somebody and they accept you for everything that you are,
then
there's nothing holding back, what could be, what can grow with a relationship, because everything is out in the open. And so if you keep it all open and you keep it as transparent as you can from the start, I think that's a good foundation for any relationship. So that's
very true.
And how did you know that you're going to marry Beau before you dated?
On the first night that went to fetch her, and we were gonna just go out for some drinks, and I did not know that her boyfriend was not joining us. So when I arrived,
I mean, you knew later. I mean, I did tell you.
well, I mean, I only realized when only you came to say hello and there was no one with you. But when I did see her walking towards me, as cliched as it is, it was love at first sight. And not that it was the first time I had seen her, but obviously some time had passed and we didn't really speak that much the night that we had initially met. So when I had seen her on that night, and I had a good look at her while she was walking towards the car,
You saw an angel.
I saw an angel. I saw an angel. And it literally was love at first sight.
Oh, nice.
And looked at myself in the rearview mirror, and I said, "This girl is most probably the one you're going to marry." Although
okay.
I made her wait 11 years.
You did it for 11 years.
We dated for 11 years before this man decided to, and it wasn't even. He didn't do the whole get down on one knee.
Yeah, I know. He's
None of that.
he's
Not from the
stubborn. He's
Portuguese
stubborn.
man.
He's stubborn.
Yeah.
He's stubborn. I've hung out around with him. He's very.
Yeah, I know.
He's very stubborn. So he
Very
didn't.
difficult. No, it was a conversation on a couch,
Wow. And that was it.
and that was it. We were out with his aunt and uncle, I think, and we were actually at the restaurant up the road.
Yeah.
And they kept saying to us, "When are you guys going to get married? It's been like 11 years now." Already. And we always used to say to them, one day, because we never really pushed each other for that.
Okay.
It wasn't a huge priority for either one of us. So anyway, after that dinner, we end up coming home. And then he said, "I saw my aunt pulled you aside. What was she talking to you about?" So I said, "Oh, the usual. When are we getting married?"
Yeah.
So he's quiet for a little bit, and then he says, "Well, when are we going to get married?"
Just
I said,
like
"I don't
that.
know, when,
Yeah.
whenever we feel like it." So it's like, "Well, how about now?"
Aish. Blood clot.
And I was like, "Excuse me?" So he says, "Yeah, what are we waiting for?" I mean,
and that
was it. That was, so he says, "You need to pull this off in 3 months' time. We're getting married."
Wow.
So we planned the whole wedding. We sent out the invitation the next day already. Or I think it could have actually even been that evening. I can't remember. I was like, send. So, yeah, and then within 3 months we were
Amazing.
hitched.
And now one thing I heard that you don't like swimming. What happens with water?
I don't know if I don't like it. I think I'm just very scared of it.
Why? What happened?
So when I was young, I don't know where I was. I was in a river somewhere with my aunt and uncle and my cousin and my mom. And the water would flow around.
Yeah.
And as the current came around, my cousin was on a tube. and I was standing on the edge of on the rocks.
Yeah.
And as he comes around, he would smash my hand or give me a high five. I was young. I was like 10 or 9, somewhere.
Yeah.
And then I think it was like the last time he came around and he grabbed my hand and he wanted to pull me onto the tube.
Oh, on the tube, yeah.
But I ended up not on the tube, obviously. I ended up in the water.
In the water.
And then the current took me under and my foot got stuck and my mom panicked, obviously. She still had time to take her watch and her jewelry off. She was like, oh my word, I need to save my child. But hold on, this watch needs to come off and the ring.
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh, and then if she, so which means if she was holding a phone, she would probably have thrown it away first before jumped into the water.
Oh.
Okay, fine.
Jewelry, watch, everything needs to come off first before she can jump in.
Amazing. Let's get into what you do. I've realized that you've got a lot of online insight.
Yeah, I don't even know where that came from, to be honest. I just, so I grew up with just myself and my mom. Mm-hmm. And so my dad died when I was 4. So very, very young, and very young for her. I think she was 22.
All right.
So they had a 30-year difference between the two of them.
Oh, okay.
Huge difference, yeah. So obviously she's this brand new parent, she's young. And then when my dad passed away, she had to figure out what she was going to do.
Yeah.
So she ended up having multiple different businesses. She had a cell phone shop, modeling agency. She did, it was aromatherapy at one point. So she had all these different companies. And I think from growing up and watching her build these businesses, and she did pretty well with all of them.
Yeah.
She got bored quickly. So she would close it and then start a new one.
Aish.
But I think from watching her doing that, I realized that I also wanted to have my own thing. But I didn't want to be stuck to just one job. I wanted to have the option to do multiple different things. And at some point, I was sort of getting used to technology and computers, and then I watched a video of someone building how to build your own website, because I was thinking, okay, if I want to start my own business, I need to obviously show people what I want to do, so I need a website. So I watched a video on YouTube, and it fascinated me. And yeah, then from there, I learned how to build websites on my own. I learned how to build all these startup platforms and all these things, and it was just a thing that I got interested in. So technology has always been something that I've been.
Yeah, but do you think how important is a website maybe to a corporate?
Nowadays, I don't think it's very important at all.
How did the game change?
I think people got lazy, to be honest. I think people don't want to scroll through 10 different pages on a person's website. They want to land on something, immediately have the first line tell you exactly what they do, and have a button to contact them.
Okay.
And that's it. So in my mind, all you actually need nowadays is a landing page.
A landing page.
And that's, yeah.
Where everything is.
Yeah. One page where everything is. People don't have to click on different menu options. They can just land there, see a big, bold heading of what it is that the company does, how to contact them, scroll down, there might be some services or whatever the company offers. And that's it. That's all you really need nowadays. If you look at stats and analytics and things on websites, no one ever clicks through to more than maybe the third page, if that even. So, yeah.
But, okay. Web page. But guys, they don't live, they don't live Pornhub. Pornhub is still getting a lot of clicks.
Huh? I would assume so. I haven't really looked at their analytics. Maybe I should though. I should go learn something.
I saw a post saying that I think Pornhub is the most viewed page in the world.
I mean,
but if you ask anyone, they will tell you, no, I don't watch. I've never watched it.
No one's ever looked at Pornhub.
Exactly.
Ever.
No one, yeah?
No one even knows about it. I don't know about it. My husband definitely doesn't know about Pornhub.
I'm not going to ask him about that.
Don't ask him. Actually, I'm not even lying. That man cannot work technology to save his life.
Serious?
Not a chance. When I met him, he frustrated me so much because he would type an email. You type like this?
Yeah.
Normal person types like this. He types like this. One
like a
finger
policeman.
at a time, and it would drive me up the wall.
But now that's the difference between you guys, that you are so technically vexed. But then he's the other side of the world.
Yeah.
And you don't teach him.
I do teach him. But
But-
some people just have skills they can't learn.
Exactly. I think you're
The
right.
guy's looking at me.
Let's talk about corporate branding.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw on one of your videos, you're talking a lot about having a collaboration with corporates, and you as a human being, you're working together with companies. How
Brands
does
and
with brands? How does that work?
Well, to be honest, it's something that I'm still kind of getting into. I'm busy trying to learn that side of things. And as I'm growing my TikTok account,
Yeah.
I know at some point you will need to start working with brands to get the name out there.
All right.
You can't just always rely on, well, sometimes people can just do it themselves, but it's really hard. And there's so many people online at the moment. If you don't have a brand that can help you get yourself out there, it's very difficult.
Okay.
So, that video was more about the media kit,
okay.
the media kit
All right,
together.
all
So
right.
it's pretty much just to show, how many followers you have and what kind of engagement your account has, and putting that all into one thing so that brands can, like a landing page,
Yeah.
brands can quickly go and look at a media kit and see exactly what your channel is about and what you do and how you help people and how many people engage with you. And
Do you think numbers matter for you to land
numbers matter.
a
big
deal?
time. Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. If you don't give a brand numbers, they're not going to know how well their advertising is going to do with you.
Okay.
So if, I don't know, I'm big into horses. So if some horse brand has to come to me on AI Refinery and say, can you do this collab deal? It won't really work because I don't have engagement with people who are actually interested in horses.
Okay.
But if they go to another account that only posts about horses, and there are people commenting and their analytics are really good and really high, that company can see that it's worth it to contact them instead of me, for example. So you need to have the numbers, definitely. Yeah.
Are you only on TikTok, or you also have maybe a Facebook page? Do you have are you big on Instagram?
No, not really. I only have TikTok at the moment.
Is it?
I feel like I've tried on Instagram and Facebook, but I think when you're running different kinds of companies, different platforms work for you. For me, I've just found that TikTok works better for me. For companies like a recruitment company,
Okay.
that would be that would be more on like LinkedIn and Facebook, because that's where people would go to look for a job. So I think it depends on what your business does and which platform you would go onto. For you, for example, you do
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah.
So video content is much better with TikTok and YouTube than it would be on Facebook.
Yeah. I've realized that my Facebook page is monetized, but now the funny thing is, I've never earned any cent on my videos. I only earn on my pictures and texts.
Okay.
I do a lot of blogging, like music blogging. So my
Music blogging.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Know that.
So I've never earned on videos.
But you're on YouTube as well?
I'm on YouTube. I'm new on YouTube. I was on YouTube before. Then my account disappeared. I don't know. So
That's annoying.
So basically, we're like, fine. We can always build another one. You know
Yeah.
how it is. You can always do. But where do you get the time to be on TikTok with so many businesses which you do?
Everyone always asks me. Someone literally asked me today, where do you get the time? Because I do my own TikTok. I have a full-time job. I help my husband if and where I can. I have another client where I do social media for her. So, but I think it's just, I try as hard as I can. I don't always get it right. But I try as much as I can to sit in the evenings and plan my next day.
All right.
A lot of people say, try and do it on a Sunday and do it for the whole week up front, but sometimes that's just not realistic. So I think if you can just plan at least one day ahead, you don't have all that clutter in your mind the next day to try and think, oh my goodness, when am I going to fit this in? When am I going to do that? When am I going to phone this person or write this down or make this video? So I don't know. I find the hours somewhere.
Because I've watched you sometimes. You're in your car, you're at home, and I'm like, there's Beau.
Listen, if I'm on my way from home to the stables, I'm just driving. I might as well quickly press record and make a video.
Oh yeah. Do you work with inspiration?
No,
No.
I just, as it comes.
So you do research a lot about whatever you talk about.
Not really research. I don't sit and like type into Google what program can help with invoicing. It's more from my own personal experience of what I've used, and then I'll teach that to people.
Okay, all right.
So like, for example, I use a system called System.io, System.io. And there you can do landing pages, you can do sales funnels, you can have email subscribers, and it's free. I think for the first 2,000 subscribers, you can use the whole platform for free. So I didn't find that because I went and researched for it. I just found it because I was looking for something for myself. And I realized how good the program was.
Okay.
So then I'll go and make a video and teach people and do courses on it and things like that. So, yeah.
Eish.
Yeah, I just figure it out as I go.
And Tony can't figure out how to send
He
a
can't even send anything.
WhatsApp.
But he can build staircases and he can fix absolutely anything in the house.
Yeah, I saw.
Literally anything in the house. He will fix it.
Then how has AI? How is it changing the game now?
Gosh, you
It's
asked me this
technology.
question. It's like such a broad question because some people are petrified to use it. And then obviously other people, like I'm very comfortable using AI. So, and I think the more it advances, which it's doing really, really, really quickly, the more people are getting a bit nervous to use it.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
Don't you like AI?
I don't like AI because I feel like it's making us lazy.
That's true. It
Yeah.
does make people lazy, but someone said that to me because I use it to write my content. So I'll give it a prompt and I'll
Yeah.
say, you know, this is the type of post that I want to put out. Write something for me. It will then write it. Most people will then just take that, copy and paste
Yeah.
and post.
Okay.
I will still go read through it, edit it, add my own flair in, put it back into ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT to fix it, make it sound better, then edit that again. So I think it does make people lazy if you choose to be lazy with it. But you can use it more of a tool to help you than to have it just do the job for you. But that's just a choice that people...
Is it not? You see, I don't know if people really understand AI. In the way we
Yeah.
are going now with technology, I think it's now going to be a mandatory, like very necessary for you to.
Yeah, definitely. Everything is AI at the moment. Literally everything. TikTok is AI. Google has Gemini. That's, you know, AI is in literally every single program that you use nowadays. So if you don't learn it, you are going to be left behind, unfortunately. But it also makes it really difficult because there are so many different programs. People don't know which one to go for.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
just chatting actually today to somebody that I work with. And we were saying like ChatGPT, for example, they've changed their, I don't know if it's their algorithm. No, not the algorithm. They've just changed the way that ChatGPT is because it used to be a very conversational
Yes.
thing. And now it's very clean cut. There's a reason for it, but you can go research that. I don't want to, it's a whole family that happened to a family and that's why they changed it.
What happened? What happened? I want to know. Maybe they want to know.
Apparently there was someone's child. I don't know who or where or what part of the world it was, but it had this conversation with ChatGPT that it was so, you know, the child was sad and depressed.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, it came out that this kid committed suicide because of the conversation it had with ChatGPT.
Was they having a conversation with Chat until there was a suicide?
Yeah.
Yay!
Apparently, that's
Yeah.
what I've heard. So they've changed ChatGPT to be very, not cold, but less like a person that you can speak to. Because people were using it to have like therapy sessions.
Hey.
This robot.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I think it can make people go a little bit crazy sometimes. So you've got to be careful with it. But
Yeah.
that's with any program.
Because someone was telling me that don't ask Chat too personal questions.
Yeah, because it learns from you as well. That's the scary part.
Yeah.
I I often use it to help me with diagnosing things with my horse.
Yeah.
Vets are very expensive. So when there's something wrong with my horse, I'll go into ChatGPT and give it the information and give it pictures and say like, this is what's wrong. So my horse had ulcers a couple years ago that I had to deal with. And then the other day, this was like 2 years ago that I had this ulcer issue. The other day I go back onto ChatGPT and there's something else wrong with my horse now, and I said, I need to change its feed. This thing remembered from 2 years ago that my horse had ulcers. And it still replies and said, what did it say? You should go into this and this feed because this will really help. And it says my horse's full name. It says this will really help with your horse's ulcers. And I hope that everything goes well in the future. And, it remembers everything. So, yeah, people need to be careful with it. But it is a useful tool for business.
I'm afraid of AI, man. I'm afraid of AI because the things which these guys, this thing knows is too deep.
Yeah, it does. Even my husband, he didn't want to know anything about ChatGPT. And then he would sit until like 2 or 3 in the morning trying to figure out information about whatever drawing he was trying to make, or material he was trying to work with. And eventually I said to him, just ask AI.
Yeah.
Just to help you figure it out in your brain afterwards. Because a lot of the times AI can break it down into such simple steps for you to understand that it just makes it easier. So then he got onto ChatGPT. Now he comes to me and he says, last night I was struggling, but I asked ChatGPT and then I came up with this answer and now I know exactly what I need to do. So now he uses it. Not as much as what I do, but he does use it. Makes me proud.
Yeah. At least. But now on your tutorials which you do, do you have you monetized your tutorials? Do people have to go on your page? Do you have to pay you? Do you do one-on-one tutorials with anyone?
No, I don't. I haven't monetized anything. I don't know if I want to. I don't want to make money off of just speaking on TikTok. But it's also difficult in South Africa to monetize TikTok. It's very difficult, yeah. I don't know what all the parameters are. I think you need like 10,000 people on your channel and you need to do a live video for however long. I don't know. I don't have the time for that. But for me, I've got my products that I sell. So I have digital products.
Okay.
And then in my bio, I have a link where people can then, so if I talk about System.io, how to set up sales funnels and things like that, you can go into my link in my bio and then buy the course.
You sell online products?
Yeah, like digital products.
Digital products, like what?
So the course that I do for System.io, there's another PDF that helps you to, walks you through the steps of how to set up PayStack.
Okay, what's PayStack?
PayStack is a South African, no, it's not South African. I think it was started in, oh my goodness, I don't know where now, but it wasn't here. But it's within Africa.
Okay.
I might be wrong now. I'm giving you facts that I might not actually know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's an online payment system. So like Yoko.
Oh, yeah.
What's the other one? Peach payment, something like that. Where you can put your digital products on there and sell through PayStack, and it links to your bank. So when someone pays you, it automatically pays you out. And they just take, I think they take like 2% off of your transaction.
Okay.
So so my whole thing on TikTok is that when people are trying to start a business, everyone always tells you you've got to register the business, and then you've got to pay for a website, which is 5,000 Rand, and then you've got to pay for marketing, which is another 20,000 Rand. My whole thing was you don't need to pay a single cent just to be able to start a business. You actually can do it just using free tools. So yeah, PayStack is one of them.
So you've got a lot of tools which you can actually do to set up your...
I've got like a bit of a bundle thing that I'm busy putting together now, because I always talk about them separately.
Okay.
Now I want to put together a bundle where people can actually go and buy the one bundle. It's once off, and then you don't have to ever pay for anything again. And you can set up your landing pages, your sales funnels, your email marketing, your online payment system, your personal assistant in WhatsApp. So, yeah. That's another thing which you're talking about. You're talking about that WhatsApp is now, you don't need a PA to assist you in your business. This is a very cool program. I've
can
told
you
everyone about this.
Can you tell us more about this one?
So it's called Memory. And I can't even tell you how I found it. I think it just popped up on one of my feeds.
Yeah.
So you can sign up for it. It's got a completely free version, and then you can also pay for the higher versions if you want to. The paid versions integrate with ChatGPT, so maybe you won't be interested in that option.
Oh, yeah.
But you pretty much put your cell phone number in, it links to your phone, and then it automatically links to WhatsApp. So it becomes like a contact,
Okay.
phone contact in your WhatsApp chats. And then you can send it a message and say, I don't know, remind me tomorrow to phone so-and-so at 10 o'clock.
All right.
And then at 10 o'clock, it will send you a WhatsApp and say, remember to phone this person. So it's literally a personal assistant inside WhatsApp. And then on the higher version, you can set up friends. So I've got my husband set up as a friend.
Okay.
And I can send a message and say, remind Tony next week, Tuesday, that we have an appointment. And then I don't need to worry about it again. So next week, Tuesday, Memory will send him a WhatsApp and say, remember at this and this time, you and Beau have an appointment.
We're going to be lazy. Everyone and everything is just coming here like you assisting this.
But don't you think that life is so busy that people forget things all the time? People need the help.
Why are we getting busy when we are getting... Now we've got AI to assist us.
Yeah,
Now
good.
we've got this assisting, but we still are busy.
We're still busy, but it helps a little bit. Because now, instead of me having to try and remember everything that I need to remember, plus still run a household, plus still help my husband, plus still remember things for my mom, I can now just have a tool that just helps me a little bit.
Yeah.
So some of those things get taken off of my plate, which then makes more space for other things that are more important. Or I can write down a list of all the things I need to do that week, and at the end of the day, my cat's ripped the list up, or my dog's chewed it up.
Oh, yeah.
And I've lost it, and then I can't remember anything that I wrote down because my brain's so busy with everything else.
So you just go there, then you're sorted. Interesting. That is
Obviously, no one will ever change my mind. AI is the best thing on the planet.
And you have changed your TikTok handle to AI...
AI refinery.
Refinery.
Air. So air it's pretty much... I'm teaching people to learn how to just be able to breathe because they have these tools that can help them. They can just take a step back and just breathe air around them.
Oh.
Yeah. So AI refinery is air.
Artistic, eh? Can you write a song?
Sometimes I'm clever. No, I can't write a song.
You can't write a song?
No, goodness, no.
But you're an artist, though. Because if you can figure out all those things... You know, if you're not artistic, then you can't figure out those things.
My brain is more involved in the business side of things. So when it comes to having to think of something for a company or for a process or something like that, then my brain is like on fire. But if you ask me to draw a picture, I'm going to give you a stick man. And that's as far as it goes. My husband's the artistic one, not me.
Is it?
He's very artistic.
Oh yeah, because of his. I've seen he does a lot of carpentry and building and all these things. And
he's very good at
drawing. Yeah, I remember. I saw him some.
Trying to get back into that, so you can also just take a breath of air, and calm, and draw something.
Interesting.
But we'll see.
Let's go a little bit personal. This is gonna be personal. A few years. You guys, there was and I can't say it's not an accident, but an unfortunate incident happened to you. Can you tell? I know this story in brief, like a little bit of it, like vague. But Tony, I think at some point we sat down and he spoke to me about it.
Yeah.
What really happened? Do you still remember what really happened?
Yeah, I still remember. That's fresh in my brain. I don't think that will probably ever leave either one of our brains, to be honest. But it's actually still ongoing because there's still people, I don't know if they're in jail anymore, I don't know where they are, but it's still an ongoing case that's happening. So we were at my husband's cousin's house for a braai.
Okay.
And you are talking about the thing on the farm, right?
Yes.
Just checking I'm telling you the right story. So we came back from the braai. I think it was like 10:30 at night, somewhere around there. And there were some people on our road as you turn into the farm that we stay on, like a balustrade and then you turn in, and our little driveway is lower than the main road. So it's like our driveway and then main road.
Oh, yeah.
And they were sitting on the balustrade. And they were obviously having a very good time because there was alcohol. And as I turned in, so I was driving, but as I turned my car in, they kind of like rushed my car. But I didn't think anything of it at the time because there's always people sitting there. I mean, it's, a farm. People sit there and it's weekend and they're having a jawl. And so we normally, if people are sitting there, we would wave at them and we just drive past. So yeah, I wouldn't really think anything of it. And then they rushed the car and I was like, that's a bit strange. And I think the one guy, there were 8 altogether.
Okay.
I think the one guy got a bit close to my tire and I kind of felt a bump. So I think I drove over his foot, which potentially could have made them more angry. I don't know. Anyway, so we drove up to our gate and then they followed us in, like down the little hill and into our gate. So once you're in there, you're in like a little corridor. There's not really anywhere to go. And then they started throwing bottles and rocks at my car, and it was, I don't know where it came from. And we didn't know these people either. So, and then of course, the farm's gate won't open, Murphy. So I'm sitting there busy trying to dial the gate, it won't open. I'm pressing the remote, it won't open. These guys are getting closer and they're throwing more. My car looks like it's been through a war zone. Still, I haven't even fixed it yet. And anyway, so eventually my husband, because he's from Joburg, he's like, tough man.
Tough boy.
He says he's going to get out to just talk to them and see, maybe something's wrong. Maybe they're trying to get our attention. I don't know. So he gets out the car, and while I'm still trying to figure this whole gate situation out, and then I just, there's just screaming and shouting going on behind me. And then I saw some people try and come to my side of the car, and they were bashing my windows with rocks so hard. I don't know how my car's windows didn't break. Honestly, there was some kind of, force field around that car. I don't know. Because, they were smashing everything they could, and nothing in that car would break. So eventually, I think at some point I know at some point he punched one of them.
Okay.
Because they, surrounded him.
Oh, yeah.
So his back was against the car. Eventually, the gate opens, and while all this is happening, I phoned his cousin, who was involved in, farm security. And I said to him, you need to get here right now to come and help us, because I could just see this escalating. And he lives probably about 10 minutes away from us. He got there in 3 minutes.
Eish.
I don't know how that happened either. I think that was also some magical cloud that brought him to us. So just before he got to us, I managed to get the gate to open. And I drove in, and then I thought, okay, Tony will,
follow.
back up and follow. I think I'm remembering this all correctly. And then the gate wouldn't close.
Eish.
Yeah. So now the gate's standing open. These guys have followed us in. My husband's still out of the car. I'm in the car. I can't get out the car because I don't know what they're going to do to me.
Yeah.
So it was chaotic. And then at some point, one of them, he was then in the field, and they all just surrounded him. And I think the one guy either threw a rock at him or hit him with a rock in his face. And it ended up breaking all of this and into his skull, up his nose. And they blinded him, so his whole eye, I think, burst outwards. Yeah. So that was, and then his cousin arrived with, can't say that online.
No, you can. Yeah.
And,
guns are everywhere.
Yeah. And he shot at them not at them, but around.
Around, just to
get
scare them.
To run off, which they did. So, and he had a friend with him, so he took Tony to the hospital, and then I went with his cousin in the car, because his cousin was like, we need to find where these guys went, and you need to be able to identify them now. So for about 2.5 hours, him and I just drove around trying to find these guys, but I'm crying in the passenger seat, and then he says to me, you can't cry now, you gotta be strong now, we gotta find these guys. And I'm like, but my husband's in hospital, I don't even know if he's alive. And then he's like, Beau, wake up. So it was just chaos. But I must say the one thing, the community here was just amazing, because that was on a Friday, I think. And then on Sunday, I think it was, he's not even looking at me to confirm.
Yeah.
On Sunday, we were at Valdivine, which is up the road here. And between Jared, his cousin, and Jono, who was the manager at Valdivine, they managed to get, I think it was about 7 or 8 security, police, volunteers to go and find these guys.
Eish.
They found all of them, arrested all of them.
Wow.
And that was, on the Friday that happened. On the Sunday they were found, arrested, put in jail. And that was just, I still remember I was sitting at Valdivine with his cousin's wife. And I was like, actually, I wasn't even like realizing what had just happened. And she still says to me, oh my word, look at the cavalry. As I look, I just see car and people and more cars and more people. And it's just like, it was crazy.
No, I think it's because of your aura, you guys. People love you guys, especially Tony.
Especially Tony.
Yeah, Tony's popular.
I know, he always gets the bloody
exactly
popular status.
I don't know what happens with him. Like a celebrity, yeah?
When I walk in here, everyone's very friendly to me, I must say.
Oh, yeah.
I know everybody here and we're all friends. And everyone's like, hey, Beau, it's so nice to see you. Where's Tony?
Exactly.
I'm like, can we not just stop at it's so nice to see you? Why do we have to say, where's Tony? It's ridiculous. And it's not just here. My mom and I used to have motorbike rallies and had a motorbike. She has a motorbike club. But
yeah. I saw it the other time with the bike. I was like, is she a biker?
She's a big biker. She's been riding for 40-something years now.
She's gangster.
But she's very well known in the bike industry, and she's led a lot of causes and a lot of charity things, and she's very well known. So, but we went away for a weekend with their club is called the Valkyries.
Okay.
So we go away for the weekend, and was it that time? I think it was that time. No, it was a previous time. We were in Betty's Bay, watching a show happening in Betty's Bay. And this man says he's tired of watching the show. He's going to go sit in the bar.
Yeah. Drink.
So I said, fine, just go do whatever you want to do. I'm going to watch the show. So we walk out of the show like an hour later. This man is surrounded by women. Surrounded by women. Dead center in the middle of that bar. They're all drinking. They're having the best party ever. Complete strangers. So anyway, we leave. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. But we leave. My mom goes back about a year or two years later.
Yeah.
She walks into the same bar and they said, where is your son-in-law?
Aish.
He was really cool, eh? And I'm like, do I just not exist?
No, you don't.
When I'm next to that man.
You don't. you don't. Yet you are.
I'm just like blurred out.
You are stunning. People should actually look at you instead of
Yeah, I know.
Tony. But
Ridiculous. And it happens every time. Wherever we go, everyone says, where's Tony?
Aish.
My mom's club's even given him a nickname.
Tell me.
Can I tell him? They called him Gertjie.
Gertjie.
I don't know why or where that comes from, but he's always just had that nickname, Gertjie.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. I think it's just a name. It's just an Afrikaans name. I think it was because that was when we were away, all the bikers. And we were at a braai.
Oh yeah.
And he can't speak a word of Afrikaans.
Yeah.
I'm Afrikaans, and like every one of the Valkyries is mainly Afrikaans.
Yeah.
And the people's house we were at was Afrikaans.
I didn't know Tony can speak Afrikaans. Even now, he's like me, yeah?
Even now, 15 years after being married to an Afrikaans chick, and he still can't.
Shit.
It's crazy.
This guy.
So at the braai, he couldn't speak any Afrikaans, and then they said, well, there's one way to learn, and that's that we just don't speak English to you at all. So your name is now Gertjie, and our whole conversation will be in Afrikaans. So either you learn or you stand here like a lost fart.
Shit.
I don't know if it helped. I don't know if he learned.
Yeah, I'll check. One day I'm gonna bring him in. I need to find if to have a discussion with him about a few things. Where did he get the aura and all this thing around him? Because Tony walks in, he takes over, and we don't.
Does.
No one exists.
Look at him laughing. He knows.
No one exists.
No one exists. And when I first introduced him to my parents, afterwards, they both said to me, oh, you can't be with that man. I said, why? For what? He says, he's such a player.
Oh.
He just wants attention all the time, and you can't be with a man who wants attention like that. Oh, they were very serious.
But
And now
does,
look, I'm married to the thing.
but does he want attention? It's not. I don't think so.
No, I don't think he doesn't crave attention. He's just so good at being nice.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's just a genuinely nice human being, and that's why everyone loves him.
Ah, okay. So we're gonna be. We'll try to be genuine also. I'll try to be genuine also. Yeah. Maybe people might start loving me.
Yeah, maybe I should do that as well. Maybe I should start being nicer. I don't know.
just to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So, what's your plan now with your online thing? What's the ultimate goal?
The ultimate goal is that I eventually want my digital products to be my main income. But I think I still need to educate myself quite a lot. So I'm not in a rush to make it this massive business.
Yeah.
I think before I've always been in such a rush, and I get this idea and I'm like, I've got to make this work, and I've got to get a name, and I've got to get a logo, and I've got to get the audience, and it's always been so much pressure on myself that it ends up failing. So for this, I'm just taking it day by day. I'm posting the things that I want to post.
Okay.
But the end goal is to eventually have a really successful TikTok channel where I can actually teach people how to build their businesses and do it in the comfort of their own home, and do it without having to, I don't know, have other people tell them that they need to spend so much money to do it.
So you actually get fulfillment in teaching people.
I mean, I so often see videos on TikTok of people saying how much they're struggling, and they just want to be the stay-at-home mom, and they want to have something on the side, or they need the second income. But every time they look at something online, it's buy this course for 5,000 rand, or buy this, click on this link, and then you can resell whatever product, but you have to pay 4 grand for that. And who has that just lying around? No one. I don't have that just available to go and buy something just to resell it. So I want to be able to help those people.
But do you have a side hustle, like something which you can say, you can advise someone that you want to do a side hustle, do this now, which is genuine? Because I've seen those a lot when people click and wah and you try to do it, it gets you nowhere.
Yeah.
But
well, that's what AI Refinery is for me. It is my side hustle.
Oh.
Because I've got my full-time job.
Okay.
So AI Refinery is my side hustle, and through me learning and teaching myself of how to set it up and how to make it successful, I can then teach other people the exact steps that I've taken to make it easier for them. Because I'm also so tired of people saying, all you need to do is this, but they already have 100,000 followers.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not at that point. So their video is not going to help me. And there's so many of those. So I'm just trying to be a genuine person online. I don't want to pretend like I know everything. But if I can help somebody with one of these platforms and that can help them get their business just going.
Amazing.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. How do you want to be remembered one day when you leave this beautiful earth? Cape Town, to be precise.
I have a quote. It's actually on my personal TikTok as well.
Yeah.
And it's it's actually all over. And it says, feel the fear and then do it anyway.
Feel the fear.
Feel the fear.
Yeah.
And then do it anyway. So that's how I want to be remembered. I don't want to be that person who was too scared to start something because it might fail, or because somebody might laugh at you, or someone might tell you that what you want to do is ridiculous. I'm just not going to care what other people think. And if I'm scared, I'm going to feel scared, and I'm going to do it anyway. That's how I want to be remembered.
I want to be remembered as that as well. Someone just said to me the other time, Joe, just get the camera, press record, then say whatever nonsense you want to say, then that's it.
Exactly.
Because sometimes we keep saying, I will do it. Then you end up not even doing it at all. Yeah.
There was a video I watched the other day. I think it was Mel Robbins who said it. Follow her. She's amazing. I think it was her. And she said, how many times, for example, if you want to start running.
Yeah.
Then you say, okay, I want to start running, but I need shoes.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to go and spend an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours researching the best pair of shoes. And then I'm going to buy those.
Yeah.
Now you've bought the shoes. Now you can run. But then people say, okay, okay, I actually don't know how to train for running. So now I'm first going to go buy a course to teach me how I can start doing a 5K run.
Oh, yeah.
So they do all these steps before actually just doing it. Just put on a pair of tackies in your cupboard and start running. Just do it. Don't sit around and wait, or you have excuses as to why you just try it. And if it fails, so be it.
Yeah.
And try something else. So, yeah.
I think you're speaking to my wife.
Why does she want to do running?
She's got a lot of things which she wants to do, but she waits for a certain stage that I'll only do A, B, C, D, then I'll start doing it.
Yeah,
And,
you got to skip all the steps in between. You just got to start at the end.
start it.
Start at the end.
Beau, I'd like to say to you, thank you so much for having this conversation. I think a lot of people are actually going to learn from what you said. And guys, go on a handle. Please tell the people again your handle for your TikTok handle and your Facebook if you have.
No, just TikTok is just AI Refinery.
AI Refinery. If you guys want to be schooled about what AI is doing, so just keep the part where it's making us lazy and and weak, because it really is. But otherwise, so much. So thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you. It was such a surprise for you to ask me to come.
It was a surprise, eh?
Yeah. But it was so nice. I was thinking the other day, sorry, before you say goodbye.
Yeah.
I would never have thought when I met you the first time
Yeah.
that we would, like you never know where a friendship is going to go.
Yeah, that's true.
And to think of where we met, to me now sitting here and you've got this whole setup and you've got your whole podcast going, and then you still asked me to be on it. And I was like, how cool is this? That we can actually sit here and do this.
And have a chat. And just have a conversation.
Yeah.
It's something which I always wanted. And, I started a podcast long before podcasts. So I'll do one clip, then I'll leave. I get busy.
Yeah.
But now I always spoke about it and told people that I want to do it. Then people will start asking me, Erwin, how far is your thing? They were like, okay, fine. I think now, let me just
do it.
Yeah, let's just do it. And now I have you on my platform. And next time I'll have a whole bunch of men and we'll be going crazy, topless. Drinking, yeah. And Tony, I'll find him maybe if you'll be drinking 3-liter tower.
I don't think he can handle that anymore. He's shaking his head over there.
Is it? Is he that weak now?
Yeah, he's getting old, man.
Thank you so much, Beau.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you. And you guys, thank you so much for listening. And you can still go on our YouTube page, Uncle Joe's Diaries, and subscribe, like, post, and share everything. But otherwise, catch you on the rebound. This is your boy. I'm out. Thank you.